So hello everyone and welcome to Devops, and this is the new episode of GCP Series, and in this video we are going to learn about the image, the machine image. So let me show you. So since right now we have learned so many things about the VM instances and all the things, and in the left hand sidebar as you can see that we have the option for the machine image. But what exactly machine image do and what the purpose of machine image, so let's just understand by the using a simple example. So let's suppose you want to deploy a React application. So this is the React application that's run with the Docker. Okay, so we have the Docker. Okay, and let's in somehow cases you want to use like Ubuntu as a operating system. Okay, so this is your requirement to run this React application. So what you have, like you have the base OS. So I have to change to the Ubuntu. So you have the base OS of Ubuntu, and on the top of that you want to just install the Docker, and after that you can just run the React application using the Docker container. So this is your requirement, and for that reason you just launch a virtual machine and you have choose Ubuntu as a operating system. Then you just install the Docker onto the top of Ubuntu. Okay, Ubuntu, and then you just run the React app in the container using the Docker. So that is the hierarchy for this one. So straight I will guess. Okay, so you just run the Docker you just run the React application in the container using the Docker. So this is the requirement to run your React application. So this is the main bare minimum thing what I say that you need to run the React application. Okay, so this is your server 1, and let me just give the name like server 1. Okay, server 1 or 2. So this is server 1. Okay, and you get a task to just create a similar server of this React application. Either what you can do, either you can just spin off the new server, then you can just choose Ubuntu, then you can just let me grab that one. Okay, so then you just install Docker on top of it. Just install the Docker on top of it. Then you just run the Docker container of React application inside the in the second server. What happening? Okay, in the second server. So here it is something how you just launch a second server. So this will be your second server. Okay, so in this scenario you have to invest a lot time in the configuration of server, which means first you just choose Ubuntu, then installing the Docker on it, then updating some of the packages, then you can use the Docker container of React application. This is the Docker container, and this is not a too long work what I say to just deploy the application of React application. But in some of the cases, let's suppose if you want to just deploy a MERN app onto the server without having the Docker container, then you have to just create some of the environment variables, set the path, and there are so many work to do. And maybe you have using the some of the databases, then you have to just map all the things. So maybe in the some of the cases it take a lot time to just configure a server, like it can be 1 hour, 2 hour. It depends on the how much complex of your application have it is. For solving this critical problem, so we have the option for the machine image. So let me show you. So here it is. So once you just create the instance, so you can just click on the create instance, and here as you can see that we get the option for the where it is. Okay, the change one boot disk. So if you just click on this one, you can just see that we have the one option called source project for images, and this is the option for change, and here you can just change the image. So what is the image? So let me get back to the diagram. So what does image do? You can directly convert this whole configuration into the image, and then you can just use the image in your next server. So let me understand. Let me show you the example. Like you can directly create a one one server, no, one image, which means you can just convert all the configuration like installation, the OS and all the things will be converted and create as an image. And later on, once you just launching any instance, at that time you have to just change this one and you have to just choose the like custom image. Then you can able to directly launch the whole like configuration using the image, which means you have saved a lot of time in the configuration of any server, which means you can just create the multiple copies of your servers as well. You can just create either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, anything as per your need. So using the images you can save a lot time in the configuration of the server. So I just want to give a task. Just go ahead, create a one server, and you can just deploy one application as per your need. Either you can just deploy with the Docker container, or either you can just create a Nginx server and then you can just deploy a static site. So we have the video of the how you can just deploy a static site. You can just go with the any option as you want, but I suggest just go with the like static website. You can just deploy a static website. You can just choose any operating system as per you want. Just go ahead, create one server, and in the next video we are going to learn about how you can just create the image and how we can launch the multiple instance as well. So for that reason, just go ahead, first do this task, then we can just move it. And that's pretty much for this video, and see you guys in the next one.